Jacqueline. Looking ahead, a group of residents are set to meet to talk about a proposed casino that could be coming to Rockingham County. State lawmakers have been reportedly discussing this idea of legalizing 3 or more new casinos in North Carolina. One of them could be built near Stokesdale. That's about an hour from a new casino that just opened up in Danville, Virginia. Neighbors say they're concerned about increased traffic and noise that could come to their quiet community if the casino is built. Residents are set to meet at 6:30 this evening at Ellisboro Baptist Church. They'll be discussing the possible rezoning of land for the casino. In June, the Rockingham County Planning Board voted down the rezoning request, but the county commissioners will have the final say this month. A man shot early this morning in Winston-Salem is in critical condition. This happened just before 1:30 on North Jackson Avenue near Mount Zion Place. Police found a man inside a home suffering from gunshot wounds. EMS rushed the man to the hospital. Officers arrested Brooks Boulware Jr. Investigators say he and the victim got into a fight before the shooting. Right now, Boulware is charged with carrying a concealed gun. In Graham, police are searching for a SUV they believe is connected to a shooting. Officers found the victim yesterday afternoon outside the Bojangles on South Main Street. Detectives say the shooting happened near the restaurant, and this white Chevy SUV you see on the right side of your screen was involved. If you recognize that car, you're urged to call Graham Police. The Henry County Sheriff's Office says a son stabbed his father to death, then took his own life. Deputies were called to a home yesterday in Axton about multiple people dead inside. When authorities arrived, they found 2 men dead. Investigators have identified them as 31-year-old Luke McGuire and 69-year-old Roger McGuire. Detectives believe the 2 men got into a fight, then Luke stabbed his father Roger multiple times before getting a firearm and taking his own life. We're told the investigation remains open. The driver accused of hitting 6 people in a Walmart parking lot in Lincolnton has turned himself into police. 68-year-old Daniel Gonzalez is charged with felony hit and run. Officers say he surrendered yesterday evening. He was seen on surveillance video hitting 6 people in a Walmart parking lot on Sunday. Gonzalez told police he was trying to park his SUV and hit the gas pedal by accident. The vehicle jumped the curb and then hit 6 migrant agricultural workers standing near a bus.
Came with the truck and hit the co-workers, and he was afraid because he was thinking that he will be back with a gun or something to kill them.
According to police, Gonzalez told family members he panicked and left the scene. All 6 people were hospitalized, some with broken bones, but we're told they are expected to recover. New at noon, bond has been denied for the woman charged in a South Carolina crash that killed a bride from Charlotte. Jamie Lee Komorowski is charged with DUI involving death and reckless homicide. Investigators in Folly Beach say she was behind the wheel of a car that rear-ended a golf cart in April as it was leaving a wedding reception. The bride, Samantha Hutchinson, was killed. Her new husband, Eric, was critically injured and continues to recover today. With her bond denied, Komorowski will stay in jail as she awaits her trial. Covering the state capitol now, North Carolina's new budget is a month late, but House Speaker Tim Moore and Senate Leader Phil Berger say a tax deal and other key differences have been worked out. They say the tax agreement would lower rates for some. Republican lawmakers aim to have final budget votes by mid-August. It would then go to Democratic Governor Roy Cooper for his signature. If he vetoes the budget, the GOP has enough numbers to override it if all lawmakers are present and voting.